Right now at 6 on Connecticut's news station, extra security expected at a Meriden middle school after police say a student posted a threatening message on social media.
As flooding issues persist in the north end of Hartford, some community leaders there are saying enough is enough. They want to see more invested into their infrastructure.
And we have an update on a crash where a woman was hit by a vehicle at a busy intersection in Plainville.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us this Monday and starting off your new week with us, America Areas.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning. We hope you had a good weekend. And if you got outside and enjoyed the sunshine, it looks like there's a fair amount more of that to come.
All right. We like that, especially for a Monday.
Yes.
We like it when
a little bit easier.
We like it when Tim Lammers is back.
Yes.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Had a good week.
Were you surprised?
Great week weather-wise.
Right?
Yes.
Boy,
Yes. I
you
got
called
outside.
that one well,
Yeah.
my friend.
My highlight, real quick, I finally got to play golf for the first time in a year and a half.
Amazing.
Had a little date day with Carrie on my new hip now that I can walk a little bit. Simple joys.
And you were reminded why you don't do this anymore, right?
I had a couple all right shots. Yeah.
Good.
Little
Well,
day trip to Newport, too.
There
It was
you
nice.
go.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Now you picked a good week. Hey, listen, if you last week you were complaining, my week off is next week. Good news. This one looks good too. Full of breezy sunshine today. Might get an isolated raindrop or two later on in the night. Count them and hold on to them, because that's all you're getting over the next week. We have cruise control weather to talk about, and we'll talk about that coming up. Satellite radar pictures quiet here, there, everywhere. A little bit of cloud coverage off towards the Catskills. That's it. I wouldn't pay no mind to that. Our forecast temperatures: 51 degrees in Hartford, 56 in New Haven, 48 in Groton, like last week. Some of you dipping down there. And speaking of down there, the dew points are down for the count. I think this is the first time we have a number in the 30s. Oh, here it comes. Here comes fall, but hang tight. We still got a good taste of summer coming up this week. Lots of sunshine in the planner today as temperatures get into the mid-70s later on. Again, a couple more clouds in the afternoon, maybe an isolated shower later on into the evening. Coming up, we'll talk about that work week forecast, show you the numbers that are going up. Temperatures, yes. Humidity, well, hold on. We've got that in a few minutes. 6:02. First time this morning I get to say good morning to the lovely and the talented Rachel Piscatelli. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Matt. More of that all morning.
This?
No.
Or the compliments?
All the compliments,
Okay,
all of
got
them.
it.
The lovely, the talented. I'll take all of that.
You got it.
All right, dial more of that up. All right, 6:02 right now. And overall, we are looking pretty good this morning. We did have an earlier crash over in Farmington. That has cleared. We do have one crash that is involving one vehicle over in Rocky Hill this morning on the southbound side of 91 out by exit 23. This has been out here for the last hour or so. Given the fact that volume is rather light, it's not causing too much of a delay, but you can see that we do have crews that are on scene this morning. It does look like the left lane is still closed, and they may have closed that center lane too. Reports of that. I just can't see it on our camera. So just give yourself some extra time as volume does start to pick up in the area. Over in Farmington now, you can see that the crash has cleared. Traffic in both directions of 84 look good. Your drive times to the state lines here in New Haven to New York, 55 minutes. Back to you.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you. Today, Edison Middle School in Meriden will have extra security because Meriden police accused a student of posting a threat to the school on Snapchat.
Now, this is just the latest threat involving a local school in less than a week, and it comes just days after a school shooting in Georgia that killed 4 people. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin, she's live at Edison Middle with all the details on what's happening there today. Brooke, good morning.
And good morning to you. Well, there will be a heavier police presence, as you mentioned, here at Edison Middle School as the kids return to school after the weekend today. Now, this is because police say they want to reassure the students, parents, teachers, whoever it may be, that they are safe coming to school today and that threat has been taken care of. Middle school leaders tell us that they got word of a pretty concerning social media post over the weekend and quickly asked the FBI and police for assistance. The post on social media was an all-black black background with a message about bullying, saying this school was, quote, next. Meriden leaders tell us the student was tracked down and apprehended. They have been charged with threatening in the first degree and breach of peace in the second degree. That student has been released from custody. Leaders tell us a crisis intervention specialist did come and do an evaluation at that student's home afterwards. Right now, there's no word on whether the student is going to face disciplinary action by the school as well. Police say the student's parents are cooperating with the investigation, and we spoke with a retired officer who says the school and law enforcement that were involved in this definitely did the right thing.
The police would rather hear about it and investigate it and find out it was nothing than hearing nothing about it and then something bad happening.
And again, even though there is going to be an increased and heavy police presence here at this Meriden school throughout the day, a lot of parents on social media that I looked at this morning say they don't feel comfortable sending their kids to school. They just are too afraid to do so. So they will be keeping them home at least today, and they're still wondering about the rest of the week. In Meriden, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Brooke, thank you. 6:05 on this Monday morning, and calls are growing for officials to address flooding concerns in Hartford's North End. Today, the Connecticut Justice 40 Alliance and environmental activists will urge city and state leaders to provide money for updated infrastructure to keep the water level low in that neighborhood. Organizers say they want to avoid the destructive flooding that happened just a few weeks ago down in the Naugatuck Valley. Today, lawmakers will get a first-hand look at how much lower the water level is at Job's Pond in Portland. The pumps have been on and working there for about a week now, diverting a lot of water to the Connecticut River. This is after the water got high enough to flood nearby homes. Lawmakers have been working on this project since April, and Senator Richard Blumenthal will give an update this morning at 11. Also this morning, the state will start a nearly 2-year-long project to replace some traffic signs on Route 15. The Department of Transportation said the signs are too old and they need to be replaced to meet current federal standards. So that means if you're driving on any part of Route 15, just be aware of lane closures. Most of them will happen overnight, but not all of them. So you might want to budget a little more time for your drive for a while if you take Route 15 often.
One person is dead after a sedan crashed with a dirt bike on Copper Hill Road in Suffield. It happened just before 5:30 last night near Woods Hollow Road. Police haven't said what they believe led up to the crash, or they also have not given out the name of the person who died. The road has since reopened. Meantime, a woman was flown to the hospital after she was hit by a car in Plainville. Officers say the crash happened on New Britain Avenue and Hooker Street at about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. We're told the woman is in stable condition at the hospital this morning. If you saw what happened, please give police a call.